All right, we are live. Welcome to Reforming Manhood. My name is Mike Watt. I'm the Lucha Preacher. Today, I would like to talk about on this video blog, I'd like to talk about what makes a real man. What makes a man? There's all kinds of opinions out there, all kinds of this is a man, this is a man, and when you get to this age, when you perform this act or whatever. And so what is it that makes a man? I was just thinking about this. I thought of, a couple months back, I saw that guy, Jason Momoa, I think that's his name. He's going to play Aquaman in the upcoming Justice League movie, and he's played Conan and several other just tough guy parts. Anyways, he put out his workout videos preparing for some movie he's doing, and dang, I remember looking at that and I was like, that dude's a man. I mean, he's doing stuff with ropes and dumbbells, and then he's like doing push-ups and one-hand dumbbell and crawling across the floor and sweat, and the dude just looked like a freaking man. He just was tough, you know? And then it wasn't much long after that, and I don't know the chronological order. Maybe he did these other videos first, but he was saying, forget Marvel, not forget. You know what I mean? Flipping off, just trying to really stir up trouble, and it seemed very not even sophomoric. Let me go to middle school of him, and I remember thinking, wait a second, this guy was a man in those other videos, and now he's acting like a child. And let me say time out real quick because I don't know the guy, and probably never will. But if you took little snippets of my life, there's times when you could just draw the same kinds of conclusions. So I want to give the guy plenty of grace, plenty of room for me to be wrong. I'm just telling you, I'm going to take that workout video and those other videos and say there's some inconsistencies. Does that make sense? Because there is. How are you going to be that manly in one time and then that childish? Once again, I'm just taking those snippets, and I don't want to be that way. And I don't think the world needs more of that. I think we need more real men, real Christian men. And so how do we get there? What makes a man? What makes a Christian man a real man? To talk about that, I want to talk about what Jesus did. I think. Let me start with my conclusion. I think real men make real men. I think manhood comes from other men. And my proof for that is I'm going to go back to what Jesus did when he entered into ministry. So before he did anything, before he had a single disciple, a single follower, he was baptized as he entered into ministry. This all comes from the book of Luke, which is supposed to be a chronological ordering of Jesus' life. And so, book of Luke, two things happen in that one instance. First off, Jesus, his manhood was affirmed by John, who was another man. I mean, John the Baptist was a man's man. This dude, he had clothes made of camel hair. He lived in the woods. He ate bugs. This guy was a real freaking man. And of Jesus, before Jesus went into ministry, John the Baptist said, I'm not even worthy to tie your shoes. He affirmed Jesus' manhood. He said, you're a real man, and I should not be doing this, be baptizing you. And Jesus said, yeah, you got to. And so Jesus' manhood was really presented to him by his cousin. Another thing that happened was, same instance, when he was baptized, he came up out of the water, and God the Father spoke to him. He said, this is my son, whom I am well pleased. And so the Father passed manhood. He sent him, said, you are now in manhood. You're a man, and I'm proud of you. And so manhood is really bestowed from one man to the next. And that would be my challenge, is we've got some guys out there, some dudes out there. Maybe you're one of those dudes. You're old enough to be counted as a man, but maybe no one's ever really told you. Maybe you've been going through life's challenges trying to prove your manhood when you really need it to be bestowed upon you. And so let me challenge you to seek that out. If you if you haven't been told from another man, man to man, eyeball to eyeball, nose to nose, you're a man. You need that. I would encourage you to go find that. Hopefully, you've got good Christian mentors. There's men in your church that you could spend time with and seek out that affirmation. The other thing is, if you have and you are a real man, and maybe you never got that kind of affirmation, but you've made it anyways. You know, my challenge to you would be to um, well, bestow manhood on others. Just help raise up more men and tell them you're a man now. When they reach that point, don't give it to them too early. Boys they don't need that responsibility. Men need it. Men need to be called up out of boyhood and say you are a man now. And so that would be my challenge. It's a twofold challenge. Go seek it out or go pass it out. This has been Reformed Manhood. My name is Mike Watt. I'm the Lucha Preacher. Hope you've enjoyed this. We'll see you next time.